Hey everyone, hope you guys are all doing well. This is part two of the videos where I'm talking about why somebody may want to start copper penny hoarding or coin roll hunting before they start stacking silver. And what I'll do is I'll put a link up on the screen and also in the description box below to part one of these videos. And again, it may be better to watch that one first, just because I explain coin roll hunting's not for everybody, and I don't even suggest that you should start coin roll hunting before stacking silver. But I'm just making these videos just as an attempt for the young viewers, since we do have quite a bit of individuals between 13 and 17 watching these videos. Somebody who doesn't have a lot of money but do want to start getting into hard assets and protecting their wealth from inflation, why they might want to start hoarding copper pennies over silver stacking. And in the first video, I had the first two reasons out of four, which were the built-in floor that pennies provide, and also the low transaction cost, which in coin roll hunting is pretty much zero. And let's go right into the third reason. And the third reason why you may want to start hoarding copper pennies over silver stacking is the flexibility that it allows you. And what I mean by that is, let's say if you're really young, or again, you're somebody in college like I was, 21 years old, you may not have the available money to go out and even buy a full ounce of silver. I knew that in college too, when I was in university, I didn't even really have 30 bucks, and the price of silver was a little bit higher then too, so I didn't have the 30 or 40 bucks to even get together and try to buy a full ounce. And if I did too, as I talked about in the first video, the transaction costs were going to be too high. But the nice thing about copper penny hoarding is it's very flexible and it allows you to buy as little or as much as you want. You can buy right down to the penny with the copper penny hoarding. So if you have $1 or $2, you can go ahead and put that right into copper pennies. You don't have to invest a full ounce, again, the 30 bucks or $25 as it would be today. You don't have to buy a full ounce. You can buy as little or as much copper pennies as you want. And even if you wanted to put 50 cents in every week, or $1.75. There's great flexibility in copper penny hoarding, and it allows you to still get into a hard asset and try to protect your wealth from inflation. And the last reason why a younger person or someone with not too much available funds to put in month to month into silver or gold, why they might want to start copper penny hoarding is it does start to introduce you to hard assets, and also too, I know for me, it did allow me to feel as though I was doing something. And I don't want to make it too confusing. I'm not saying that copper is similar to silver and gold, but it is a hard asset that a central bank can't print, and something too, in my opinion, that should hold its value during inflationary periods, since copper does have value. And again, that was really important for me. I was doing a lot of reading. As I've mentioned in past videos, I didn't buy my first ounce of silver until 2011, but I found out about silver and gold in 2007. Sorry if I said 2007 earlier, I meant 2011. So there was a 4-year window where I wasn't putting any money into hard assets. However, at the time I was doing quite a bit of reading and listening to podcasts, and I was pretty much a silver aficionado and economics aficionado at the time. So for those 4 years, I could talk theoretically, and also too, when the price moved up, I could tell everybody how right I was. But at the end of the day, I really had nothing to show for it. So the nice thing about the copper pennies, the previous three reasons were nice, but it also allowed me to feel as though I was doing something and put all of the academic knowledge that I was learning at the time, put it into action, and actually start protecting myself with hard assets. And again, that just made me feel great, and it really set me up for the future, being able to not only budget my money a little bit better, where I was able to grab $25 a week, worth of copper pennies, and later on the 99.9% nickel nickels. Allowed me to budget, but it also just allowed me just to put my foot into that world. And when the time came where I did have a little bit more money, I could just make the transition to silver stacking a lot easier. So again, just to recap, the last two reasons why somebody who is younger or don't have a lot of available funds, why they might want to start copper penny hoarding before silver stacking. Again, it allows you to be flexible. If you don't have a lot of money, you can put your money right down to the penny to buy as much or as little as you want. And then lastly, it introduces you to hard assets and lets you feel as though you're doing something valuable, especially if you're like me and we're only approaching it from the theoretical, yet also to trying to learn as much as you could. So it lets you feel like you're doing something, and even though copper isn't silver and gold, it isn't something that a central bank can print. So hopefully it does hold its value during times of inflation. So I just thought that I would put this video out there. I'd really like to hear what you guys think on the topic. Again, too, you can approach it however you want. I'm not saying that you need the copper penny hoard before silver stacking, but since there are quite a bit of young viewers, I just thought that I would put this out there just from my own experience and the experience of my brother. But thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate all of your time. Especially as we're just getting over the holidays. It is a busy period still for many, I know. And thank you very much for all the comments that you put in the Silver Endgame video. I really appreciated all the great responses. You guys have great approaches, and even the ones that were slightly different from mine were definitely a great learning experience from me. But thank you again very much for watching the video. If you could like, comment, and subscribe, my brother and I always greatly appreciate that. But that's it for now, everyone. Hope you guys are doing well, and I'll see you next video. Bye for now.